everybody, it's me, Blanche, and welcome back to Feast in the Middle East. Now, if you saw my last episode, I shared with you all the exciting contents of my Palestinian farmer's box. Well, today I'm going to bring these ingredients to life with a really fun recipe for fall. Now, you don't need to have the exact recipes from this box, obviously, but I do recommend if you go to the market to grab some almonds, some za'atar, some dates, as well as some Freekeh. And thankfully, Freekeh is available in all sorts of markets now, so it's easier to find. So as long as you have those ingredients, the other ones will be very easy to find. So let's go to the kitchen and put this magic together. We're going to cook the Freekeh in this saucepan. I have 1 tablespoon of olive oil and 1 tablespoon of butter. If you want to go totally vegan, just put 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We're going to let this melt before adding our onions. Now that the butter is almost melted, let's add the onions. And we're going to saute the onions until they're nice and soft and translucent. Now the onions are nice and soft, we're going to add the Freekeh. Here we go. And stir it around a little bit before adding the broth. I'm going to season with some salt to taste, whatever your liking is. And now we're going to add 2 cups of chicken broth. And now we're going to let this boil, and then we're going to reduce the heat and simmer for about 20 minutes. Now that the broth is boiling, we're going to reduce the heat to low and cover and cook for about 20 minutes. Now we're going to get to the fun stuff. I love butternut squash in the fall. This time of year, the butternut squash is beautiful. I have about a half of one. You could add more if you wish, less if you wish. It's really up to you. And I'm going to just cut them up in cubes and bake them in the oven so they're nice and roasted and caramelized and sweet, just like that. In the super simple preparation, I'm just gonna drizzle some olive oil and mix it all together with my hands. Sprinkle it with some pepper and salt. And we're going to bake it in the oven at 425 degrees for about 20 minutes. Just keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't burn. You want to look golden brown. Okay, now we're going to chop up the other components of the salad. As you can see, I just opened up each date, took out the pit, and butterflied it. That way it's easier to chop. So that way, I'm just gonna chop the dates into little cubes as well. I have about 3 dates. You could use less if you want it less sweet, but I really love these chewy dates, and they're gonna add a really nice texture to the Freekeh salad. Another component to this salad is halloumi cheese. Now, halloumi cheese is a cheese used in the Arab world very often. It can hold up to heat. And it's kind of got the saltiness of feta, not quite as salty, and it holds up really well in salads. So this is a great addition. Now let's get busy with these almonds. These almonds are already roasted. All I have to do is crack them open like this. And of course you could buy store-bought almonds, but these are for people that actually bought the box. So I'm just gonna crack each one open and then chop them up afterward. Just add that as well. Look at all these goodies that we're going to add to this Freekeh. It's going to transform it into something absolutely beautiful. If you choose to put dressing on the Freekeh, which is actually optional because the pilaf is good all by itself, you can make this really simple dressing. Here's a 1/4 cup of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of za'atar, here, the juice of 1 lemon, and 1 tablespoon of honey. Isn't this a cute little container of my honey? I figured I'd finish it for this salad dressing right here. Just like that. And now all you have to do is whisk the dressing. Look how simple that is. In the time that I used to chop everything up, both the butternut squash and the freekeh are ready. Now, I cannot emphasize enough with the freekeh that you should follow package directions. So, to assemble the salad, what I'm going to do is add the freekeh right here. I'm going to add all the butternut squash. I'm going to add the almonds, the dates, and the halloumi cheese. To this, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of chopped herbs. You can use any combination. You could use mint or basil. I used mint and basil in this case, but it's really up to you what you have on hand. You could even use parsley. And for the final part of the presentation, our dressing. So here's our za'atar dressing. You don't have to add the whole thing at first, just kind of eyeball it. You know, you don't want it soggy. I could always use the rest later for a salad. I think this is good because I don't like too soggy of a pilaf. And we are all set. Look at the contents of this beautiful pilaf. It's like Palestinian autumn in a bowl, and there's so many healthy ingredients. It's got antioxidants, fiber, protein, vitamins, minerals, and it's all from nature's harvest. And the best part is I get to try it afterwards. I just like to put as many flavors into a bowl all at once, and that's what this does right here. So, thank you for joining me on Feast in the Middle East. Go to feastinthemiddleeast.com for more recipes. Please like and subscribe. And I will put the link for the Palestinian Farmers Box in the comment below so that you can access it and know when they get their next harvest in the future, and you could get on their mailing list. Until next time, saute, and I'll be back in my next video.